Today we're going to talk about ABC order, or alphabetical order. It's a really important skill to have because we still do use dictionaries that are books in our classroom, and it's a good lifelong skill to have because I go to vote and I need to be able to put myself sometimes in a certain line based on my last name, and so I need to be able to know where alphabetically I fit. So it's a skill that we're going to work on today. It also helps me sometimes even spell when I think about things. But alphabetical order is when you have several words that you want to put which are the A words, B words, C words, and you're going to go in the order of the alphabet in this row. So let me talk to you a little bit about alphabetical order here on our board. So we see here that we have a bunch of words, and the first word that I'm looking for is it starts with the first letter of the alphabet. So can you see a word that starts with the first letter of the alphabet? And is there only one, or are there more than one? Is the second thing I look at.
Arrival.
Arrival. Okay, can you drag arrival for us up? Into the first slot. Are there any other A words in here, my friends? Yes or no?
No.
No. So we know that arrival is going to go, can you reach with it? We know that arrival is going to go first because it's the only A word we have. So now I'm going to be looking for the next letter in the alphabet, which is an A, but
B.
B. So are there any B words in this list? And then my second thing is, are there more than one? Okay, so are there any B words?
Right.
Okay, step up. We're going to move those B words. Do we have any other ones? You saw bright. Do you see any of them? And blind. Okay, so can we pull them both under each other? Take them over here and pull them right into that nice white spot there. And put them right under each other. Put both B's under each other. Okay, thank you. So we're going to be looking now at each word a little more critically. So we know they both start with B. So I'm going to go, great, they both start with B. I'm good there. Now I'm going to be looking at the next letter, the second letter in both words. Okay? So the second letter in both words is an R and an L. Now I say to myself, self-check.
I know it's one.
Okay, wait, we're not jumping ahead. We're learning about the steps. Okay? So I'll wait 1 second. Don't get ahead of me. So I'm looking here. I see an R and an L. Now I say to myself, which comes first in the alphabet? They're not the same. So now which one comes first in the alphabet? And which one comes first, the L or the R? 1, 2, 3.
L.
So I now know that blind is the next one in the row. Now if they had the same second letter, they both had an R, then I go, oh, not going to look there. I'm going to look at the third letter. And sometimes, oh my gosh, sometimes it's crazy. And they have the same third letter. So I look at then the fourth letter. And if there's a crazy thing that they both have the same fourth letter, which doesn't happen often, but it does sometimes, then I look at the fifth letter. And I keep asking myself, which letter comes first in the alphabet? So I'm going to take this word, blind. It's the next one in, and it's going to fit in the second spot. And then bright is going to fit in this third spot. How come blind is coming before bright? Who can sum that up for me?
Because the L comes first in the alphabet.
L comes first in the alphabet for the second letter. They both have B's. L's first, so the whole word is first before bright. Great, good. Okay, what am I going to ask myself now? What am I going to ask myself now? Are there any
more?
Are there any more B's? Are there any more B's?
No.
No. I would have already checked that kind of over there. Now I'm going to ask myself,
there's a letter C.
is there a letter C word? And is there a letter C word?
Mm-hmm.
There are. Oh my gosh. Are there more than one?
Yeah.
There are. So can you come up and pull both C words up into our blank spot, please? And let's look at those. Right on C's both under each other. Beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to look at cry and child. I've looked at the first letter, and they're both C's. Great. Self-check. They're both C's. I'm going to look at what letter next. 1, 2, 3.
The second.
The second one. Oh, we've got an R and an H. Now I'm going to ask myself what? What am I going to ask myself? Which one comes first in the C or the H, right? Okay, so when I think about the alphabet, which one comes first, C or H? 1, 2, 3. H. So child will come before cry. So we'll put it up. Oops, I don't want that scribble out, my goodness. Okay, now I'm going to ask myself, are there any D words? Are there any D words?
No.
Nope. Moving on. Are there any E words? Are there any?
No.
Are there any F words? Are there any?
Yes.
Oh, yes. We've got frighten, and we've got fly. Oh, my gosh. And fine.
Oh, there's one.
Is there another one?
Yeah.
Flight.
Flight as well. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be a big deal. Not really. I already know that they all start with the letter
F.
So I'm going to cross off the F. You can do this on your paper. This is kind of the way I think about it in my brain. So I'm going to cross off the F, and I'm going to look at the second letter. Okay, so I've got find, fly, fright, and flight. Well, I already know that R is not even close to an L or an I. But so I'm just going to hold that tight in my head. And I'm going to look at flight, fly, and find. So which comes first in the alphabet? I or L? 1, 2, 3.
L.
L. So I know that it's going to be fly or find. So I've got two L's. I'm going to bring them right over each other. Bring them right over each other. Say FL, FL. Now I'm looking at the what letter? The third one. An L or an I. An I or a Y. Which one comes first? 1, 2, 3. I. So flight is first.
Yeah.
Then fly comes next. Because we already said out of those words. Now I'm going to look at first letter. Nope. Second letter. Which is first?
Fine.
I for fine. So I'm going to make it the next one, and then I'm going to bring frighten right here. Then I'm going to say, I'm going to keep going through the alphabet like I just did. Okay? Question you cannot answer yourself?
It's not a question. I comes before L on the
Oh,
alphabet.
did we just do that?
You
Nope,
put
I'm sorry.
L.
Yeah, I did. Sometimes when I get talking and thinking, there we go. So we can just change that up. So the I find should have come before flight and fly. I was looking at the third letter in flight. Okay. So very important that we be thinking about alphabetical order. It's really easy. Really easy. From now on, I want your spelling words before you pass them in or ready to be tested. The very first activity you're going to do is rewrite them in alphabetical order on the side of your paper. From now on. Because I want you to get the skill down.